Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your kind invitation to join you today by video. I am honored to address you at this important conference. No doubt, ICID 2010 provides a major opportunity for the international community to advance many of the critical issues that semi-arid and arid regions face. In this session, the conference also provides an opportunity to further explore synergies among the Rio Conventions, specifically as they relate to dry areas. That semi-arid and arid regions are highly vulnerable to climate change is beyond doubt. Impacts include a decrease in water resources and reduced crop yields. In other words, impacts that affect the very core of human existence, water and food. Recent research indicates that even if basic adaptive measures are taken, global agricultural production is likely to decline by 3% by the year 2080. The demand for water, especially for crop water, generally increases as temperatures increase, which means that while climate change is expected to reduce the supply of water, the demand for water will increase. This clearly points to the need for comprehensive adaptation measures that go beyond the basic. This need is perhaps made all the more urgent given that more than 2 billion people across the world live in semi-arid and arid regions. Encouragingly, initial adaptation initiatives in some of these areas are beginning to show results that could serve as important pointers for future action. The main emphasis of most of these initiatives is on improving information, strengthening institutions, and developing strategies for reducing impacts on vulnerable population groups. One such example is the Kenya Adaptation to Climate Change in Arid Lands program, which in addition also provides technical assistance at the local level. What has become clear is that improved access to climate data, both on a national and on a local level, is critical for proper adaptation planning. The need for detailed climate information and related capacity building is especially important in developing countries. In this regard, I thank the World Meteorological Organization and its partners for developing the Global Framework for Climate Services. What has also become clear from initial adaptation interventions is that switching to drought, heat, or salt-resistant crops can only be one part of the approach. A key element of successful intervention centers on improved water and water infrastructure management. Finally, adaptation measures in semi-arid and arid regions can have a large mitigation potential as well as contribute to the reduction of threats to biodiversity and the prevention of land degradation. These synergies should be fully exploited. One example is agriculture. Good practices in the agricultural sector can increase the ability of soils to absorb greenhouse gases, improve water management, lessen the impact on biodiversity, and have the additional effect of preventing land degradation. Under the UNFCCC negotiations, governments are steadily working towards a strengthened response to climate change. The next UN Climate Change Conference is set to be held in Cancun, Mexico, at the end of this year. There seems to be a convergence that Cancun should produce a balanced package of decisions that would operationalize the key elements of the Bali Action Plan. This would mean increased action on adaptation and mitigation supported by adequate and new finance, technology cooperation, and capacity building. Through increased action in these areas, some of the key vulnerabilities of semi-arid and arid regions could be addressed in a more thorough way, while picking up synergies along the way. But that is for Cancun to bring to full fruition. For now, your deliberations will contribute to strengthening the ability of countries to manage their lands sustainably. No doubt, they will also support countries in their ability to halt land degradation and desertification, which have the potential to also yield benefits for the climate. I wish you all success, and thank you.